What's good, you guys? I know it's been a very long time. Today, I'm finally back. Now I can finally use both my hands. So now that I can use both my hands, it's like when you have just one hand, it's like you can only use one side of you. But now that I have both, it's like now I'm more free and I can express myself so much better. I wanted to make a video about school motivation. There's a lot of people who struggle with motivation internally, externally, and there's a lot of different things people don't like doing. Today I'm gonna give you guys 4 tips to help with doing your schoolwork. And what I'm about to say in this video, I want you guys to pay attention to this video, because what I'm about to say is a lot of points that you can apply to in other aspects of your life, not just school. So number 1 is avoid distractions. Now, first thing you have to ask yourself, what is a distraction? A distraction is anything that takes away your mind from what you're focusing on. So by that definition, anything can be a distraction. This tree could be a distraction, I could be a distraction. Okay, so the camera ended up dying or whatever and cut off, but fortunately we're back recording. So as I was saying, anything and everything can be a distraction around you. There are millions of distractions. Pretty much anything can be a distraction. People can be a distraction, objects can be a distraction, TV, video games, your phone, anything can be a distraction. So the question is, how can you avoid distractions? And the best way, at least for me, I'm gonna give you one thing that helps me avoid distractions, is any and everything that you know that will distract you, get rid of it. If it's your telephone, just put your phone face down, put in do not disturb, don't keep it in another room, give it to someone else. Get rid of things that you know distract you the most. So when you're doing your work or whatever it is that you're doing, you won't have any distractions around you. Now let's say your mind wanders a lot. That is attention span. I can make a whole nother video talking about attention span, what is it, how to have good attention span. So if you guys want that, let me know. Number 2 is finding the motivation for work. Now, I'm gonna use this for anything. So if you're doing, let's say, chores, you don't like chores. I don't know about y'all, but I hate cleaning. I literally physically, mentally hate cleaning. I hate having to clean my room, hate having to cut the grass. I hate doing chores. I hate it. I know most of you guys hate it as well, but the thing is, I still do it. Not because, oh, mommy and daddy told you to do something, so you're doing it. No, for me, it's because I have the motivation. I have motivation to do these things. That's where in my other videos, I always bring out, there's a positive side to everything. You have to find the positive side to everything to give you that motivation. For me, cutting the grass, I know I hate cutting the grass, but I have a positive look on it. Well, even though I hate cutting the grass, I know I can get physical exercise from it. I know if I'm cutting it outside and it's sunny like it is now, that's good for my health. We made to work, so it's like the more you get used to thinking about things in a positive light, the better it is. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be so much easier to do things when you look at it from not from a negative standpoint, but a positive standpoint. Once you figure out that motivation for school, no matter what job I get, I need my GED. How do you get your GED or your diploma? You gotta graduate. How do you graduate? You gotta study in school. How do you study in school? You sit down and you work. So it's like you breaking it down and you building up, you taking baby steps. And that leads into point number 3, is taking baby steps. Now, what do I mean by taking baby steps? I mean, if you have an assignment, don't just try to do 6 to 8 hours all in one day and cramming it in your mind. Don't do that. You take 30 minutes a day or 30 minutes at a time, a couple breaks here and there. So then you're not worn out, you're not blown out. Because if you have an assignment and it's due next week, and you put it off, you're procrastinating, and then the time that it is due, you have to force yourself to do it, and you're not gonna do it. So the best way to do it is just take it one step at a time. Don't try to just cram 8 hours in at a day. Do 30 minutes or just an hour, however long you can do. I want you guys to remember, in life, the most important step is always the first step. If you're going after your goals or dreams, even if you don't make that a reality, the fact that you went after your dreams already puts you ahead of anybody else. So I just want you guys to remember that the first step is always the most important step. So if you don't like school, but you at least take the initiative to do the homework, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes a day, that already sets you apart from so many other people. So I want you guys to remember it. Okay, now to the last point. So the last point is writing down a schedule. If you don't know, scientifically proven that writing things down actually helps your thought process. If you have words or if you have thoughts in your mind and you physically write it down, not digital, but physically, it sticks with you a lot longer. Write down a schedule. And there's so many different types of schedules that you could do. You could Google the different types of schedules that there's so many different schedules. So I want you guys to just play around with it, you know what I'm saying, and figure out a schedule that works best for you. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all different. We all have different things that work for us. So get a schedule down, write down what time you want to do your homework for however long, and stick to that. The most important thing is consistency, 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 consistency. I cannot stress that enough. Consistency is the most important thing. If there's nothing left that you get from this video, I want you to get one thing. That consistency is the only thing that matters. And the reason I say that is because you can be the hardest worker. You can work harder than anybody else in life. You could be working harder than the most successful people in life. But if you're not consistent with it, it's useless. It's nothing. What separates regular people from great people, one of the biggest things is great people are consistent at it. Those people that, you know what I'm saying, do amazing things, one-hit wonders, they're not consistent at it. The people who stay relevant are the people who are consistent with what they do. So consistency is the most important thing. And even if you don't like to have a schedule, you don't even have to have a schedule, but you have to have some type of order. You have to have something to where you can go by on a daily basis. And once you do those things, I guarantee you that doing not even school work, but just any type of work in general will become so much easier. I hope you guys stick to the end of the video. If you guys made it to the end of the video, shout out to you. You're a real one. And there's so many different video ideas I have, so many different plans I have, but fortunately life has just been unfortunate. But now I'm back, so there's so many different things, and I hope you guys enjoy. I hope every single one of you guys are having an amazing day. This really helps me, and I hope it helps you guys as well. Me just going out here sharing things that, you know, helps myself personally, and I hope you guys can take away with something. If you don't even take away with all the points that I mentioned, I hope you guys take away with at least something. Another thing too, if you lack motivation, just come outside and just look at how beautiful nature is. It will literally for me, it will literally calm your mind down, and overall you'll just be so much more relaxed. Just go outside and just enjoy nature. It will help stress so much. It will help you with anything that you do. I guarantee you, looking at the clouds, if y'all don't know this, the color blue improves your creativity. So looking at the sky, it would literally just overall brighten your day up. I guarantee you guys. I'll catch y'all in the next video, and I'm out. Peace.